Cheers everybody, welcome back to another beer review, and in this one we have got a beer style, should I say, which a lot of breweries, well, not a lot of breweries, but breweries are now starting to revisit. So we're talking about the stout, we're talking about the canned stout. Obviously Guinness Draft is, the most famous stout in the world. And we've had Conor McGregor bring out a stout in a can, the Ford Stout. We've had Brewdog bring out a stout in a can. The Black Heart, was it the Black Heart Stout? I can't remember what they called it. Not really into Brewdog, so I can't really tell you, but I did do it. And now we've got another brewery who has put out a stout at 4% in a 440ml can with a widget. We're off to Camden town. And we have got a can of their Stout Smooth, purchased from Sainsbury's. Can't remember how much I paid for it. I think it was about getting on for £3 for this. But I did a little bit of a boo-boo in Sainsbury's because the single cans were all blown. The top of them were blown. But I noticed they did kind of like 6 packs and four. Was it 6 pack? 4 pack and a 6 pack, and I just sneakily nicked one out of a 4 pack. So anybody out there who's in Sainsbury's Darlington, who have seen, wanted 4 cans of Camden, and there's only one 4 pack left, and there's only 3 cans in it. Sorry, it was me. So let's read the blurb for start. So it's 4%. It's got a widget in. It's okay to be big-headed, especially when it comes to stout. We use nitrogen bubbles to give our smooth stout its thick, creamy head and fresh finish, packed full of character. This is our fresh take on a classic style. So, in the spirit of being big-headed, we think it's the finest stout in the land. Didn't they do an ink stout, Camden? I've never tried it before, but I don't know if this is a variation of that stout. It's got Pilsner roast barley, chocolate cara in the malt. The yeast is WLP001, which I think is abbreviation for maybe Whirlpool. No. The hops are Idaho. Is it? I can't read that. Pacific and Challenger. There's something after the Idaho, some kind of like ATM. Is it ATM? ATM. That's what you use your bank card for. So without further ado, we don't need our Guinness Nitro Surge thing, do we? Mind you, Morrison's are doing that at the moment. Let's crack it open. Like you do. So there you go. And we'll pour it in. Apologies for the dirty glass, but there we go. Let's see how it settles. Yeah, it settles really quickly, to be honest with you. That's quicker than a Guinness. And no, before you even start commenting on this video, because we could do loads of things with this beer, couldn't we? We could do this against Forged, this against Guinness, this against O'Hara's, this against Sullivan's. I'm not going to do it. I feel that I've already done the best nitro stouts. I'll just show you the cans before we even start with this review. These two are the real deal for me. Them two are the real deal. They are. So before we carry on, I thought I'd let you know that I've had I'll leave them there. That I've had the best nitros, in my opinion. So this has got a lot to live up to. It really has. Some Cockney wannabe Irishmen have got a lot to live up to. So the beer, as you can see, it's settled quickly. Nice head, Spacious head. It looks half decent. It really does. Let's get a whiff. Yeah. Typical roasted stout notes. It's there. I'm going to go in because I'm not getting much in aroma as much. You get a hint of coffee and the chocolate, but that roastiness is there. I'm going to go in. Cheers. It promises on the first taste. You get the roastness. You get the coffee. You get the chocolate. Again, you get the roastness, get the coffee, you get the chocolate. It falls away. The aeration, the thinness of it all. Going again. The research. They must have done a lot of research, obviously. Let's make this beer as close to Guinness Draft as we can get it. The Brewdog one felt a little bit crafty beery to me. There's hop characteristics in that Brewdog one which reminded me of craft beer. Okay. Coming to this first off doesn't even match them, so forget it. Okay, doesn't even match them too. But this, it's got the thinness, it's got the taste, similar to a Guinness. I think it is very, very much nearer to Guinness Draft than any other canned stout I've had. Nitro, widget, or whatever you want to call it. These, I'll be honest, right? So the Brewdog for me was crafty beer-ish, because you do get that like a hoppiness which you got in a craft beer. These are totally, for me, are an upper step. They are a step above Guinness. They just felt a lot more classier in taste, in texture, okay, than a Guinness. Those two would have blown it out of the park. This, though, is the nearest stout I've had that replicates a Guinness Draft. Is that a good thing? Well, for me personally, I'm not really a fan of Guinness Draft. I like the original. This was pricey. This was £3, so price-wise, it doesn't compete because you can get Guinness Draft for about £4. Coming back to this, the price might push it out. I don't know what it was for £4, but it cost me £3. This, it's nice. It does what it says on the can. It's the closest one to a Guinness Draft in terms of taste and quality. I'll give them that. They've copied it right to a T. It's a covers band of Guinness Draft. So I give them that. But for me, I won't drink one again because these boys are the winners for me. These are the real deal. These are my go-to canned stouts. That one is a Cockney wannabe. A Cockney wannabe. See you on my next one. You all stars. Bib bib.